for Dickinson. Back up the boards. Thrown in right to Dickinson. Here goes Brzustewicz. Passes through the middle. Here's Julian. And a backhand. He scores! He'll rifle this one around the boards out to center. Now here goes Easton Cowan. Off to Dickinson. Back to Cowan. There's a good shot. A better save from Lajaman. Into the line. Another shot. They score! Henry Brzustewicz. Cowan high in the Oshawa zone, dropping off Dickinson, trying to move to the inside on Ritchie. Taken away though by Barlow. Right back to Dickinson in front. Here's Sam Dickinson. He scores.
Mullen disrupting that pass across to the Rangers forward, who is sitting at the top of the doorstep.
Allen for Brzustewicz. Brzustewicz over the line, loud, let's go Rangers chant here at the odd as Zoo lays the body between the legs, stick save made, and it trickles through. And it's Noah Reed that's gonna get credit for it.
Allen lets it go. By the way, he's -3 tonight. And there's hockey again. Here's Brzustewicz. Long lead pass for Julian. He'll play it off those backboards and
There's 36 seconds remaining on the penalty to Pridham.
on the boards. Here's Montgomery again. He's looking for a hat trick. Back to the blue line. Montgomery, Brzustewicz, top of the circle. Low, Julian scores! Give him down. Waltz out here. Henry pass for Cowan. And that was picked off nicely by the Erie D. And it's hard off the boards. Cowan, once again, back in across the line. Denver Barkey down low, return feet. Brzustewicz up the low post. He drops it over. Score. 7-2.
On by Callum Hughes, terrific read, stick in the right spot, disrupts the play, and then a quick, easy clear.
William Nickel got Callum Hughes all over him. This one finds its way up. Nickel will take it forward. Moved in, right wing side. Opportunity down in front for Nickel. They score. It just finds its way through somehow, and it's a power play goal for corralled in by William Nickel, who's got the only goal to date for the London Knights in this contest. Brzustewicz, right wing side, entrance in. Reed driving down. Reed lost the feet down there. Did D'Alessio, shot in, rebound, second chance, they score. Down on the knees and a save not able to be made as Noah
Goes through to center ice. Headman pass. Denver Barkey seems to be back onto his game after being out over 2 weeks. Cowan to the far side. Sifts it onto Brzustewicz. Back up top again. Here's a chance for London. Front of the net, they score. Sam Dickinson opens it up. 1-0.
on that one. So they're announcing them here. Nemesnikov got 2 for roughing. Right in, they score. Haltonen, and that will put an exclamation.
With Haltonen on his back, it's played in front. And Woolley stepping up at the line again. Wainwright saw him coming. Brzustewicz winds, doesn't fire. Back up top, Haltonen. The Knights with a brief power play here, and they capitalize. Kasper Haltonen.
One, and it'll be skated out by Gallianoff. Here's Ivan Gallianoff. Avoids the major contact by O'Reilly as he shoots it in. Brzustewicz gets it forward. Van Gorp, 2-on-1, slides across. They score! And Barkey was nailed by Van Vliet after the...
Now Brzustewicz, hard of the net. Denver Barkey looking for Cowan. Drops it to Dickinson. 16 remain. Half board. Dickinson knocked down. Bouncing puck in that slot area. Broken up by Barkey. Centering pass. Front for Denver. Barkey hits his stick. And it's ushered up on the wing. Play to Rakoff. And across the line. Here's a chance for the Brampton steal it again. But the... on defenseman and Dickinson, chance here for London. Denver Barkey Nickel plays it for Spencer. Tapped on for the winger Montgomery. Julian in across the line. Julian waits. Tightrope that line. Brzustewicz up on the play. In and out on his man. He goes upstairs. He scores! What a play by Brzustewicz. Former Owen Sound attack and the Niagara Ice Dogs. Brian playing in his overage year. For the Pete's, he's an Ingersoll native. Played up along the wing. O'Reilly wheels in across the line. Hot pass. Holden and shooting. He scores. And London opens it up early. Veracoro pins it up against the boards. Zoo in there as well. Van Gorp comes up with the puck. Though Brzustewicz, quick shot. He fired that one wide. Yazzie Nurmi twisting and turning in behind the net. Second pass. Score! Will Nickel.
Here's Julian. Gains the line right side. Julian. Leaves for Dickinson, who joins the play. Julian once again gets it back to the point. Brzustewicz moves it down the middle. His shot rattles around there, and they'll score. Nurmi stays with it. Costanzo couldn't find it, and the Knights go ahead.
One man pass, two men. Nickel dishes. Holden in front of the net. And Nickel gets filled in. He might have had a chance to steer it home. There's another quick shot, courtesy of Beavis. Right on. Chance for...
Over this first 2 minutes, and the Greyhounds are going to have to get it going and match it.
Knights definitely have four-wheel drive in their winter activities, Jim.
Yeah.
Here's Brzustewicz from the point. A shot, blocker save, rebound into the slot. There's a shot, he scores! Montgomery let it go, may have been redirected, but the London Knights. The pass properly, Bolton takes it behind the net. Bolton tries to flip it in front, and it bounces off a glove to Brzustewicz. Cross-ice pass, Hultinen to Aboflan. Aboflan to Brzustewicz with a shot. They say rebound, they score! Kasper Hultinen from the face-off circle. Power play goal.
Plays it to Wilson. LeBlanc just inside the battalion blue line, surrendering the puck. Denver Barkey in the slot. There's a great stop by McIver off of Sam O'Reilly. Brzustewicz drifting in, looking to get one through. He scores! Henry.
Well, it looks like we're back to, 5-on-5. Boy, London had good puck movement. You mentioned it, Rex Sibrick's higher, but they kept London at bay. Vandenberg, outstanding. Now there's a tip in front of the net. They score! They're going to wave it off, Rick. Lead pass. Robert yells from London. Three of these Ice Dogs all come from London, as well as O'Reilly peels in across the line. 2-1-1 happening. Here's a chance in front of the net. They score! Denver Barkey opens it.
Setting it up. Back up top, Barkey. Barkey, little stick handle move, pass broken up. And Sting trying to clear, O'Brien can't. Barkey, slowed down by Felak. Knocked down on the ice. O'Brien's out of position. He was tied up by Barkey. They score! Sam O'Reilly goes upstairs. The London Knights capitalize on.
Almost 6 off the clock here in the first period at Canada Life Place in New Year's Eve. The London Knights and the Sarnia Sting in the 4-0-2 rivalry. In across the line. London on the power play. Tapped in the high slot. Score! As the Knights open the and trying to find a man, tucks it in for Vimmis. Vimmis to the corner, played off to the wing, and again Van Gorp will find a man up top. Brzustewicz off the bench, shooting it, and Serziska now pumping into the net. It rolls. Pump save.
Firebirds the other way. It's Reed in. Reed stops, waits, looking back for Smith. Popped away, and Matthew Mania will try and run it down. Van Gorp got there first. Van Gorp for Brzustewicz in alone. Brzustewicz to the backhand, and he scores. What a move. Henry Brzustewicz.
Low post. Played to the corner again. Dump back to the blue line. Brzustewicz wants it, goes to Barkey. Played up top in that high slot area, down low. Sam O'Reilly up top. Montgomery shoots, scores! what is it now? 22 out of 24 games. The London Knights will win if they can hang on for this one. Now brought in across the line. Reed waits. Now Fenders from the net. Scores! A beauty!
Tonight they'll play in London January 10th. Back here February 2nd and March 16th and March 21. That's side Nurmi. Circles. Eichler keeps him on the outside. Drops for Brzustewicz. Scores! The London Knights will...
Shot coming, never made its way through, and the Petes will get it to the line, and they'll likely get it out. They do. Strohak ahead, that's offside. Indicated. London will take it up the other way anyhow. As Brzustewicz comes in, drops it, shot. Oh, they score. What a blast right there by William Nickel.
So it's back out at center. Brzustewicz in the final 90 seconds of period 2. Sam Dickinson, stretch pass, onside, here's Barkey, a chance, back Henry scores. Denver, Barkey up over the glove of Anderold, and it's a 3-2 hockey game for London.
Here's Big Montgomery, that long reach, tabbed onto the winger, Woolley, quick shot, fired over top of the net, and ushered to the corner, and scaled off the glass, but not out. Penalty set is fired, tipped in front of the net, another one, break off the puck, now they send it out front, and score!
As Beauchene ties this man up. Knights player goes crashing to the ice. That's Van Gorp, and Beauchene finishes him off again. Van Gorp gets up and has the puck pushed back to Dickinson. Thought about the shot, plays it over. Here it comes, they score! From distance, it's Brzustewicz. Good penalty killing, sealing up the lanes, and Gillespie there when called upon. 10 seconds left on the minor to Carabella. Here comes Reed. Nice spin move to gain the line. Up top, Brzustewicz shoots and scores. It deflected on the way. A knuckleballer, and
top for Brzustewicz. Takes a glance. There's Will Nickel. Baiting off the checking a one-man. Woolley wants it. Top of the circle. Gets it. Woolley again. Here's a shot by Brzustewicz. Tipped in front of the net. They score. A power. It in deep. Now a bouncing puck kept in by the Battalion. Here's LeBlanc with the shot off the mark. Therrien trying to set it free. Now a tip for Cowan. Headman pass, and he has a man in Brzustewicz coming in front of the net. Scores! What a play by Cowan and Brzustewicz, and another.
Johnston. Bridgewater had trouble with it. Sting still able to get it forward for a moment. Now Landon Sim trying to get around Barr. Sim continues right along, driving to the front of the net. Another chance, he scores. Landon Sim stayed with
Bulldogs, and the Knights will clear the zone. Back out through to center ice. This is Will Nickel on the dime. Takes a peek. Now swings it in front of the net for Sim. Sim off his skate. Back to the blue line. Brzustewicz shooting. He scores! 2-on-2 developing. Chucked into the corner. Dickinson on the right side of the puck. Good defensive play. Through to center ice is O'Reilly. He'll dart in across the line, leaving it there. Centering pass out front. Sim with the shot. Tucked in front of the net. They score. In the second period. Marsden in on the hunt. Played around the boards. Brzustewicz has it. Sam O'Reilly touches it up to Brzustewicz. Three of them now pick their way to the Erie blue line. Here's Jesse Nurmi shooting. He scores. To the point. Van Gorp in on the hunt. Played in behind the net. Pinned up against the boards courtesy of Haley. Left there for the Knights though. Here's Van Gorp. Brzustewicz takes a peek. Didn't get a lot of shot on it, but they score in front of the net.
Dickinson finds Nurmi. Jesse Nurmi plays it over in the corner. Sam Dickinson's got it, top of the zone. Julien works his way back up top. Julien back down low. Brzustewicz in motion. Hunter Brzustewicz with Dickinson winding up for a one-timer. They score. Henry Brzustewicz threw it in front. It was tipped in by Aerosmith, and the Knights come.
Remaining on the penalty to Halamigo.
So O'Reilly with the stick check, not Medvedev, but he played it well. Now play it over to the far side, chance in front of the net. Scores! Power! Play it all! Van Gore parked off that low post. Nickel. Howery out there for Dale Hunter's Knights as well. The fine rookie. Nickel bobbles it, regains possession. 20 remaining. Here's a shot. London on the power play. Howery back to the blue line. Howery has the puck, slot area, shoots it toward the net. Off his shin pad. Now play back to the blue line once again. Brzustewicz. Here's Nickel. Toe drag. Shot. Scores! Power! Will make changes as far as their positioning going on the back end. Howery wants it, has it. Down low, looks for the return feed. Howery with the shot. He didn't get a lot of it away. And it's sent to the corner. Around the base of the centering pass out front. Scores! The Knights. That was Julian. Front of the net. Come back the other way. Great shot by Gerber. He gunned it. And a great save by Serzichka. I believe he got the right pad on. Now play to Gerber again. Centering pass in front of the net. Up to the wing. Back up top. Shot. Scores. What a shot by Hart.